Good morning. It is November 17th at 8:07 a.m. All right, and hopefully you turned in your Journal 8 assignment yesterday by 10 o'clock p.m. If it was turned in at 10:01, it is late. All right, I'm still getting around to grading all of those, but just know that due dates matter, the time matters. Make sure you get things turned in on time, or it will be a late grade. All right, so starting today and then going into tomorrow, this is a 2-day assignment. All right, so you have Tuesday and Wednesday, the 17th and 18th, to get everything done that I'm about to discuss. So, first step is read the Raven, right? Go to modules, go to the Edgar Allan Poe module, and then find the Raven unit. You need to read the Raven. Okay, and then step two is you need to watch the video. Watch the Raven. There's a Simpsons video, right? It's Homer Simpson. He's the narrator. He's reading the Raven. Okay, and it's a great reenactment of the poem, word for the poem. It's just Homer Simpson as the main character, the protagonist there. All right, and then after you read it, after you watch it, post it to the discussion. Right, just go down to the bottom of the discussion, hit reply. Here's some things that I want you to include in your reply, right? You have to have all these things. First, just tell me what you noticed, all right? Tell me what lines specifically stuck out to you and why they stuck out to you. Tell me what you believe the conflict to be, all right? I've already had a few people answer. If you want to go and look, Devin Price gave a really good answer on his response to the conflict question. All right, so if you want to see a good answer to that, see what Devin has already put on his. All right. It's probably a little bit deeper than the surface level of just reading the poem of remembering what the conflict is. And then after you do that, I want you to respond to whoever it is you are assigned to. So after you hit your reply, you will receive an assigned person for you to respond to whatever post that they had to say. So go in there, respond to somebody else's post, and kind of give them some feedback on what they think happened in the poem. I'm going to read you the stanza right here, just so that you can kind of get an understanding for the rhythm and the rhyme and just the way that Poe has written the Raven poem. So this is a couple stanzas in, few stanzas in. I want you to make note of one, the alliteration. All right, look for alliteration, and then, like I said, the rhythm and the rhyme. All right, and like we talked about in the Cask of Amontillado, right? Poe loves two things, right? He loves a lot of things, but he loves two things: setting and mood, and those two tying together. So think about the setting and the mood of the poem and how they work together to form the mood, the atmosphere that Poe is trying to set. So here's the stanza that I picked out. All right. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, Lenore. Merely this and nothing more. All right, so that was one of my favorite stanzas from the poem. I loved the alliteration. I love the tone words, deep, darkness, peering, right? Fearing, doubting. Okay, and then I loved the alliteration there, doubting, dreaming, dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. Okay, the D over and over and over again, right? Really putting the emphasis on that line. Okay, and then the fear that he's having in his mind, right, as he's sitting in his chamber in his bedroom. Okay, so hey, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. All right, you have to check Canvas. All right, look at the announcements. I posted on the announcements yesterday that I'll be posting these videos daily, almost daily. You'll be having these videos to get on here and watch, and I'll be giving you instructions on what to do. Sometimes I'll even be doing the teaching on these videos, right, as if we were in class. I'll go over PowerPoints. I'll be giving lectures. So make sure that you are checking Canvas, right? Not just for my class, but all of your Canvas classes. These videos you can find on YouTube. All right, I tried to create my own page, my own channel. It's Bo Bradshaw, my first and last name. I have a Twitter page where I'll be posting these videos, so that if you want to go follow the Twitter page, it's just Bradshaw's Class. And you can see these videos just on your Twitter feed. Maybe that's just a friendly reminder, right? It's not required. It's just a friendly reminder, easy access for you. And then, of course, this is all on Canvas, right? That's why we have to get on Canvas. Everything that you need is going to be on there. Okay, you can always email me. You can always message me through Canvas. They go straight to my email. And then we have Remind as well, Remind 101, just for a quick, easy, right straight to my phone, easy message for us to communicate. All right, but it is your responsibility, right? Your education is your responsibility. So you need to make sure that you're taking it upon yourself to get on there and to check. All right, if you have difficulties with Wi-Fi, my recommendation is that you go to the library, you go to a coffee shop, you can come park in the school parking lot and log on to our Wi-Fi with pretty wide reach all the way out there. So that's what I highly recommend that you do. All right. Again, don't forget to reply to the discussion posts. All right. What you noticed, the lines, why they stood out to you, the conflict of the poem, and then respond to the person who you get assigned to. All right. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. All right. Let me know. I'm going to get started grading. I'm going to actually try to finish up grading all of those Journal 8, those essays, right, that you wrote over the Cask of Amontillado. All right. Now starting to look forward a couple days. All right. On Thursday, I will open up to you the Edgar Allan Poe test. All right. It's a test over the Cask of Amontillado and the Raven. You'll take that test on Canvas. All right, and I'll give you more instructions, or I'll give you another video later more specifically. Probably going to have about 2 tries on that test. Okay, so you'll take the test. It should tell you which ones you missed. You can go in and it'll give you another chance to retake the test. Right now, the answers might be in different order. The questions might not be asked in the same order, but it'll be the same material. It's going to be over Edgar Allan Poe's The Cask of Amontillado and The Raven. So you need to make sure that you're preparing to do the test, right? Because that's going to be our first test of this 9 weeks of the semester, actually. So make sure that you're preparing yourself, right, by completely finishing up, right? Completely finish up the Cask of Amontillado. You should be done with it at this point, right? But if you need to go back and do some refreshers, you can. And by doing this Raven assignment right now, reading the Raven, watching it, posting into the discussions. All right, getting ready for that test starting on Thursday. All right, it'll be opened up on Thursday. You won't be able to take it before then. I see some of you guys are doing awesome. You're really on top of stuff. Some of you guys have already read and watched and posted for this Raven assignment. That's great. That's fantastic. You're ahead of the game. But the test is not going to open up for you until Thursday. Now, once the test opens up, and again, there'll be another video. All right, you'll be able to have, I believe, 2 attempts at taking that test. First chance and then a retry. All right, so if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to email me at bbradshaw@mid-del.net or message me on Remind or message me just on Canvas. So it'll come straight to me. All right, so you guys have a great day. Thank you very much and continue to check Canvas.